Look out, McDonald's. Zip's drive-in is coming, but it can't ever catch up with McDonald's. Or can it? Its model is too different, with McDonald's pursuing rapid expansion and Zip's selling nostalgia. But while nostalgia can be good, nothing compares to the financial muscle of the high-stakes investors which McDonald's has. In 1953, 2 years before McDonald's existed, Robert Zip Zuber saw an opportunity and an untapped market of scientists and other workers who came to the Tri-Cities. These scientists and workers had jobs at Hanford and the other surrounding nuclear industry companies. So Robert created Zip's Drive-In to cater to this market of scientists and workers. His first store was in the Inland Northwest, termed the Inland Empire by locals, in Kennewick, Washington. And his business model was thrift and swift, which meant that his restaurant's food was affordable and quickly made. The drive-in model also helped the business. It allowed people to do two of the things they loved. They could drive and eat. Cars were a hit before the World War, and after the World War, the need for cars skyrocketed. People drove their cars everywhere, and businesses began to customize their operations around the love for cars. There were drive-in theaters and drive-in restaurants which used car hops. Car hops were the servers who brought food to customers in their cars, with the customers then eating their food inside the car. The car hops could serve the food on foot or on roller skates, depending on the restaurant's operational model. The car hops at Sonic Drive-In used roller skates, and each year Sonic would organize a roller skate competition among its employees with prizes up for grabs. Women dominated the car hop job during the Second World War, and businesses soon discovered that beautiful women brought more business. Although the beautiful women proved to be a double-edged sword, as not only people who wanted to buy food hung around to see the women. So companies began to hire male car hops again to reduce the number of these people crowding the businesses just to see pretty women. The business was a hit among customers, and in no time Zip had too many customers for his one store, and he decided he needed another. Zip built another store in Spokane, Washington, and it was near the Gonzaga College campus. Again, this second store was a success, as the students from the campus loved what the store offered. Zuber had a knack for picking the best locations, and it served him. But his success wasn't enough motivation for Zip to keep the company. And if you like to learn about the history of your favorite eateries, be sure to subscribe for more content like this. The founder decided to sell his company, and it fell into the hands of Ed Miner, Don Kelly, and Harold Fettig. These new owners continued to manage the business and improved it further. They continued with the drive-in and the car hop model, but soon Americans moved past the drive-ins to dine-ins and drive-thrus. The new owners sensed that the business would collapse if they didn't do something, so they went with the flow, dumped their drive-ins, and switched to drive-thrus. By doing this, they were able to prevent their business from failing. But you have to admire Sonic's courage. It remained a drive-in, and despite every challenge against its business, it continues to thrive. In an era where big chains like McDonald's exist with a powerful presence both at home and abroad, how has a business like Zip's Drive-In managed to thrive? With a business like McDonald's, which has over 36,000 stores worldwide, certain issues about quality usually pop up. But Zip's has managed to maintain the quality of the food its customers know it for. It has its Papa Joe burger, which is its most popular offering. The burger has ham rather than bacon. And if customers want burgers on a larger side, they can get the Big Zipper, which has 3 patties and can also add ham and bacon. There's also the Wrangler, with its 2 patties, barbecue sauce, and bacon. The business's menu also offers a cheeseburger, which has the same recipe the original founder used in 1953, with the beef patty, 3 pickles, American cheese, ketchup sauce, and mustard. Unlike its bigger competitors, the company claims it doesn't pre-cook its burgers and only cooks when the customer orders. So that means no microwaves. And generally, the business has revealed that they have a low-tech policy. But there is a downside to this. While the competitors cook faster, the company is slow in its methods. So maybe the company is not as swift as its founder claimed. But we have to say, its approach is interesting, considering that some chains even use a central commissary to distribute food to their stores. Then it has sides that appeal to its customers, especially its crinkle-cut fries, fish, hand-breaded cod, and tartar sauce. That tartar sauce has legendary status with its customers. They can't get enough of it and can order large tubs. Seeing as its sauce is famous, the firm created a self-service section to allow customers to buy it. In a week, the company makes around 40 gallons of its highly coveted sauce. sauce. And when it comes to drinks, the firm isn't left behind. It has huckleberry, banana, and peanut butter milkshakes. Customers also enjoy the cream pie milkshakes, which have blended graham cracker bits and whipped cream as toppings. The firm's menu isn't as robust as its competitors, but the people in the local community where the business is appreciate the menu. It's surprising that the company manages to use its food as a major point of attraction. You see, all of its 39 stores are independent of the others. So is the chain really a franchise? No. The drive-in isn't a franchise, and the different locations are merely cooperating. Kelly, the son of the former owner Don Kelly, mentioned that the business's independence has allowed it to stay in operation for over 70 years. Honestly, the company is full of surprises, especially considering some restaurant chains ran into trouble because the franchise owners were acting too independently. Burger King faced this problem with the owner of the restaurant and its franchise owners fighting for dominance. Apart from the issue of some independent owners having too much ambition, there's also the problem of ads. Businesses that don't have a well-defined franchise system find it difficult to combine their resources to pay for ads. But it seems that Zips has found what works. When it comes to uniformity in food, the company has its core menu, but each location tweaks each meal to reflect its independence. Each store has slightly changed its tartar sauce recipe, but still they are all committed to making it delicious. Its tartar sauce isn't the only thing the independent stores have personalized. The locations have also made changes to the barbecue sauce, with each store having its own version. The changes also apply when they prepare the burgers. Some stores have created their secret blend of spices to season their burgers. Even the working hours of one store are different from the other, as well as the menu. Some offer breakfast menus while others don't. In essence, the business looks the same, yet is different. So the company doesn't have a school to educate new franchise owners. No commissary, reunions, and annual conferences, but it still holds up pretty nicely. But can it keep this up? Every brand has its unique point. And apart from its famous Papa Joe burger, the company sells nostalgia. The company has built a powerful connection with the people of its host community. The connection is so deep that even the people who have left the Inland Empire come back to eat at Zips occasionally. There was a time when a celebrity chef flew in to grab a burger and left. The chef even commented that if he were about to have his last meal, it would be a burger from Zips Drive-In. What is the company putting in its food that's making customers go crazy? Customers who can't afford to fly in have been writing to the company to put a store in their new communities. So the people who came to work in the store already have a connection to it. It is a rite of passage to work for the company among the youths of Spokane and the Inland Northwest. Speaking of employees, their pathway to success with the company is clear, as many employees end up having their own independent store to manage. John Barotter, a manager, began to work for the company in 1993 and steadily rose through the ranks to owning and managing his own store. Even before he was an employee, he was a customer who began to patronize the business when he got his car. Each time John came around, he got the Papa Joe burger with onion rings. John isn't the only employee with such a history with the company. Jennifer Palaniuk, who has been with the company for a while, also recalled how her mom always treated her and her siblings to a meal with the business when she got paid. Jennifer even remembered her go-to meal each time she went to the store in her area. Like John, she enjoyed Papa Joe and onion rings, and she usually washed it down with a banana shake. Kelly, the son of Don Kelly, one of the owners, recalled how he got cheeseburgers from the business before his father became a partial owner. Due to its strong connection with the people in its area, people have compared the company to Southern California's In-N-Out Burger. However, in terms of size, In-N-Out Burger is much bigger, but maybe Zips Drive-In could catch up to it in the future. Zips Drive-In has been around for a while, and while it has a cult following in 39 locations of the Inland Empire region of the Pacific Northwest, it still has a ways to go. But it's surprising that it is currently competing well with more established businesses in the area. Still, don't you think they'll profit from a more aggressive expansion? Or do you think their method is okay? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to support our channel.